Let me check. I made some changes to the stuff. I gotta make sure it's not broken. And then we'll talk about runes. Let's talk about runes. Runes. Let's talk runes. Okay, it says I'm live, but offline listening, YouTube, Twitch, offline listening. Okay, well, yeah, it's in science, things don't go what you hope they do. Wait, well, the Twitch stream is working. Okay, it's good news. Even if it's not exactly perfect. Just took a moment. Right, still good news. Okay. Hi everyone. It looks like sound settings are all good and everything. I don't know why the song titles were wrong, I'll fix that later. We got some new runes! Finally! We got some new runes for Classic. We got some new runes. Hold on, I'm gonna put my brother. I'm gonna just tell him that I'm gonna do some runes first. So, good news and bad news in terms of runes. The good news for runes is that we got some new ones, which is great. And we did get some cooldown reduction runes, which I had talked about for a while. I was like, why are the cooldown reduction runes, right? The problem is, they didn't give us any mana regen runes, which I was really hoping for. Even on the thing, I think they put that they gave like health regen and then they typed mana regen or something. So I was like, okay, maybe there are actually mana regen runes. But no, there's energy regen runes, but there's no mana regen runes. So I'm like, okay. I see how it is, right? You just specifically hate me. They do have these quints of mana, which are 38 mana each, but that means with 3 of them, that's... I feel like that value is pretty bad, yeah? I feel like that mana is not great. So, the mana issue, as it were, continues to be a problem. There's not a great, easy, cheap solution for solving that at the moment. We can get a little bit closer if we place these mana runes in, but I don't know if 76 mana is worth whatever it is that we'd have to give up for it. Which leaves some tricky questions. Why do they have the L banner at the top left? That's right. Does it mean only League Classic? Well, whatever the meaning is. So we can put this cooldown quint here if we want. And we can even have 3 cooldown quints if we want. Hello Crossroads, welcome to the stream. We can have 3 cooldown quints, but there's where the questions start beginning. It's like, okay, we can... I think if we put 3 flat CDR quints... Sorry, let's make this simpler. We need 25% CDR for Runes and Masteries. Because Boots of Lucidity gives us 15%. So we need 25% from Runes and Masteries, yes. The question is, how do we get 25%? Getting 10% is not too bad. You can get Sorcery, and you can get Intelligence here. That means you need 15% more. And as of now, getting scaling CDR here, plus this empty quint here, gets you pretty reasonably that last 25 that you want by like level 12, level 11-ish. However, it is, I think, possible. It is possible to go to the glyphs, and if you put 9 of these down, that's 7.5%. And then if you put the quints down, that's 15% flat CDR if we want. We can get 15% flat CDR. That's a tough choice, isn't it? We can start the game with 15% CDR. Or we can scale up to 15% CDR, and then we have 2 of these quints left over to do anything we want with. Right. But it's not like you go scaling and get nothing out of it. You go scaling and you get 2 quints that you can juggle and do whatever else you would like. Yeah. Which is still a benefit. Yeah. CDR also matters like later. It's not like you have to wait the whole game to get the scaling benefit either. By level 4, which happens in 3 minutes, you already get 50% of the flat CDR anyway. Like, the flat is 0.8%, with the scaling 0.1 per level. So, yeah, in like 3 minutes, you're already halfway there. Well, you only have flat quints as a choice. I could put 1 flat quint here, which is, I think, reasonable. Like, that just gets, I think that just pushes it from, like, level 13 to down to level 11, which I think is probably worth it for 1 quint. So that's why my hunch right now is still to stay with scaling. Flat is tempting, but I think that, like, both because you get all of the stats so fast anyway, or you get reasonably close enough that, like, the benefits of having 2 flat is probably more worthwhile. It's just a matter of which 2 flat quints we want to keep. And I don't know what the answer to that is. Because, I mean, you got a couple of nice options here. You could... You're like, I want even faster cooldown reduction. You get 3 flat CDRs. I don't know if that's worth it. That doesn't sound worth it. We got lifesteal. We've tested that before. I was hoping we'd get mana regen. That was my one, and that was the #1 thing I wanted from Riot. We could get 76 mana, but doesn't each spell cast like 100? So that's not even 1 full spell cast. Tragically, I think we have lost some fights on just 1 spell cast though. Or like 1 camp on 1 spell cast. More flat mana is not increasing our mana regen, right? I don't think that's how Chalice works. There's quints of AD, which we already have, but that's only, what, like 5 AD? It's probably not worth it. It's because there's not, like, one standout winner, right? There's not, like, one, this is it, this is the one for, quints, as there has been with like marks, for example. Marks are super easy. Scaling AD, it's like no question. Lethality is bad. Flat AD isn't important enough where scaling catches up in like 3 or 4 minutes anyway, or close enough to it. Quint of gold. How much is Quint of gold anyway? If you had 2 of those, that'd be 12 gold per minute, so in 10 minutes you'd get 120 gold. Yay. I'm so happy about that. In 20 minutes you get 240 gold. Exciting. You could argue that with gold you could buy more mana regen. But even 260 gold, is that like 1.5 fairy charms? And a fairy charm is like, I think 3 per 5 or something. Something really, really small. You might as well just go for the extra XP. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Fairy Charm's 3 for 5. Mana Manipulator is 5 per 5, and that's 300. Builds into Soul Shroud. If you want to give your allies a bunch of cooldown reduction. Shroud of True Ice. But yeah, that's the one that turns to Lucky Pick. Does Lucky Pick give any mana? No, it's just gold pretend. Catalyst the Protector only builds to Rod of Ages and Innervating Locket. The Innervating Locket's the worst item in the game, so... I don't totally hate the idea of starting with 100 more mana. Just because, like... we actually only have like 700 mana at some points in the game, so this is effectively increasing it by like 12.5% or something. I don't hate it, I don't like it, but 76 mana is 76 mana. And it stops us from having to spend gold on more mana, which is what we're really trying to avoid, because everything else for getting more mana is like either too much or too expensive. The closest thing we have, yeah, it's a boring, it's practical, it's boring. I don't have to make it mandatory. We could just test it and see what happens. Right? Like, we can see what the difference is. So 1 flat CD, Quint, and a bunch of mana. See how that goes. The alternative to consider is just full flat CDR, full scaling CDR, which is like, what would that be? Technically 25% by... that'd be 7.5 plus the scaling CD. Let's say scaling CD is like 13% or something by level 14. Then you could conceivably, if you go maximum CDR, you could switch from a utility tree and then move it back over here, because you could get rid of intelligence. And in exchange, you get 3 attack damage, 6 lethality, and dealing more damage to targets under 5. Also some tower speed, a little bit of bonus damage. All of that in exchange for 2 quints, if you decide to go maximum CDR. But then you also lose lifesteal, biscuit, spore ward, movement speed. I like this extra damage stuff. I think it's nice, but on balance, it's probably wiser to use the 2 quints for something else. I don't think it's like pivotal. It's not super mega important. It's nice. 3 attack damage, 6 lethality, extra damage, tower damage, a little bit of monster damage. By the way, I tested Butcher doesn't work on Void Banks, in case anyone was ever going to suggest that. I just wanted to put it out there. It does not work on them. I wish it did. That'd be kind of broken, wouldn't it? I mean, we could just test the mana and just see how it goes. It would help with the early dragon, actually. And some other stuff, because it means that we don't need as much, we don't need quite as much other stuff to make things work. I wish it was mana regen just because it would combo with Chalice, right? Like, flat mana, on the whole, flat mana, what it is, what is that? That's... Let's do it this way. Let's say every time you go out before you recall, you're out there for 5 minutes. How much mana per 5 is that? Would be... Per 5 would be 60. This is a pure hypothetical. I just wonder what that converts to as mana per 5 every 5... Let's say 5 minutes of fighting out there. That would be... Okay, I see how to do it in my head. I was trying to figure out how to do the math for that, and I just figured it out. Is that really like 1 per 5-ish? No, less than that. Because 1 per 5 is 12 mana per minute. Yeah, 1 per 5 is literally 12 mana per minute. So if you're out there for 3 minutes, 38 mana is basically like 1 mana per 5. And it doesn't get boosted by Chalice. Quints of Gold, my friend, you're looking more appealing by the minute. I could get Fairy for 1 to 80 and get 3 per 5 if I really, really wanted more mana. No, Philosopher's Stone is 700 gold, 9 per 5, and makes money 5 per 10. How long does it take for 5 to get 700 gold from 5 per 10? Hi Angie, welcome to the stream. Won't that be? 5 per 10? How long does that take to pay itself off? I don't think it actually can pay itself off. I think it's like impossible. In a normal game, that's 30 gold per minute. 25 minutes and then Philosopher's Stone pays itself off. It's not the absolute most horrible thing in the world, but I don't know if I want to say, hey, let's grab a Philosopher's Stone before we go and get our boots. Or even after we get our boots. We're trying really hard to avoid spending any more money on mana if we can avoid it. So they released some new runes, Engie. And so I'm like looking at them and like I'm deciding on what's worthwhile. So I can replace this with now a cooldown reduction quint, which is nice. So we're not sitting on this awkward empty slot. But they didn't release mana regen quints, which I was hoping they would do, and they did not do that. They released mana quints, flat mana quints. And flat mana quints are... It's 38 mana. Which is like if you convert it at the mana per 5, it's basically a little under 1 mana per 5 over like 3 or 4 minutes. 1 mana per 5. So bad. It's really not good. I've been trying to like do the math, like maybe it's better than I thought. And then when I converted it to mana per 5, I was like, this is 1 mana per 5 is you can buy 3 mana per 5 for 180. Like that's the baseline we're working with here. That's the baseline. And at least the Fairy Charm actually scales of Chalice, because Chalice can double that up to 6 per 5, right? Which is nice. I mean, is there a world where we just buy a Fairy Charm and we just sit on it? Like, we literally don't upgrade it to anything. We just sit on Fairy Charm for a lot of the game. And then we just use our Quints for something else. I don't totally hate that idea. I mean, Fairy Charm does turn into Philosopher's Stone, but I don't know if I want to tell people to build Philosopher's Stone just because you can sit on it. It's not the worst. Philosopher's Stone, yeah, 5 gold per 10. Yeah, I'm trying to really minimize how much money we need to spend on mana. Chalice is already really efficient, and so we don't want to ruin the efficiency of the build by needing to buy more mana. And so I was hoping the mana regen Quints would help fix the problem once and for all. But since Riot decided that they specifically hate me, we're left having to figure it out ourselves. I think sitting on 1 Fairy Charm is maybe not the worst. Upgrading the Philosophers, I think is maybe not worth it. If you were really going to upgrade to anything, it would be the Spirit Stone, which is also 700 gold, and also gives 7 mana per 5, but it increases your damage dealt to monsters by 20%. I'm not asking whether it's fair, NG. I'm asking whether it's mine. Give me my mana regen. Give me. By the way, y'all, speaking of things that are bad, Innervating Locket, if you're not aware, I'm pretty sure this is the worst. This is the worst item in the game. Restore 50 health and 20 mana over 2 seconds to the lowest nearest health ally, 3-second cooldown, which means, in the absolute best case, that you are casting every 3 seconds off cooldown, for a whopping 2,700 gold, you can give 13 HP per second and 7 mana per second. Over 20 seconds, you were able to kill someone for 250 HP and like 70 mana. Yay. And you get no AP, you get no cooldown reduction, you get no gold per 5. You literally lose the gold per 5 when you upgrade from Philosopher's Stone. For 700 gold, you get 230 health and 150 mana, and that's it. Literally no other stats. This is the worst item in the game. It is so bad. It's really aggressively bad. Anyway. Mana. Mana. I'm tempted to sit on a Fairy Charm, and that's it. Just call it there and just sit on the Fairy Charm and see what happens. In which case, we'd still have 2 free Quints to do something with. The option is to go all flat CDR with the Quints and glyphs or whatever. Or to do scaling glyphs and then 1 flat CDR and then just use the other 2 for something else. Using the other two for something else seems like the better option. Like, that actually gives you more value than having all the CDR anyway, early. It's just a matter of what you put there. Like, there's no, the choices you have available aren't too bad. You could even just do lifesteal. 3% lifesteal is pretty okay, you know. Combined with the masteries, you actually start the game with 6% lifesteal at that point, which is kind of funny. Yeah, energy regen, but not mana regen. How dare you, Riot? I will fight you. One cough armor is 300 gold for 15 armor. Yeah, it is very snowballing. Although lifesteal's not really early game. It takes a little while for all the lifesteal to kind of really add up, because you don't have boilings out all the time early. you're seeing the problem we're dealing with here, aren't you, NG? That's how I'm going to reply to a message. Okay, sent the message. I might do lifesteal. Not because it's the best option, but because it's the least bad option. Yeah, Voidlings do use lifesteal. Come on, NG, we discussed this last week. Where were you? Where were you? Where were you? We had our existential breakdown and everything. Let me go to the NA server. My brother is I mean, I can also just stick with movement speed. This movement speed's not bad. I like movement speed. I like, what do you call it? I like movement speed. I like, lifesteal. I think they're both reasonable choices, yeah? By the way, Cross and anyone else, I thought I'd put in some fixes to try and address the little robotic voice thing that happens sometimes, so if you notice it again, please let me know. Thank you. We'll see if it works. Ooh, message. I don't like answering messages. It's kind of a weird version, isn't it? It's happening still? Interesting. Watchdog can try making more changes. Really? It happened right as I started speaking right there? Interesting. During the loading screen, huh? I will claim this chest. In the name of the void. Okay, I'm gonna try some more work after the stream on fixing the microphone. There's a chance I may just need to use some other kind of noise reduction tool. I like the one I use. The reason why I can't just not use something to reduce the noise though is because well let me show you what it's like if I leave it. This is what it's like if I don't use the RTX voice to noise cancellation, essentially. I believe it is possible to hear my laptop from there, yeah? And there it is back. Yes, that is the laptop fan, because my laptop fan and my microphone are really close to each other. And there's not much I can do about that. Okay, I thought so. The right hand's acting up because I have to close out the whole thing again. We've seen this issue before, so we were ready for it this time. It really doesn't like when you switch accounts mid client. You have to literally close the whole thing out, end task and everything, and then try again. First the mana regen rooms, and then this. Well, maybe if I can reduce the noise cancellation a little below 100%. Let me see what's the lowest I can lower it without the laptop fan becoming audible. Okay, that seems to be at like 80% noise suppression. Okay, and the fan doesn't seem to be audible still. We'll see what happens if I do that. Maybe they'll also make it less pronounced if it does ever happen. Well, it's something. Do I have IP on this NA account? Let me see. Yeah, I do. So it'd be like one flat CDR quint, right? We can set it right there. Plus 6 energy. The masteries are right. I might try lifesteal. I don't hate the idea of lifesteal and movement speed. I think they're both good. Gold provides not a serious option. Yeah. Wait, do I have my crit room? Oh no, I never bought. Well, we gotta get it. It's important. There we go. Good goal. Oh. Just got my chance. Oh, geez, the client's not like me. Still get item sets working up soon. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be nice? I like how the song title is currently broken and not working right now, because that is very much not the song that's playing. But the idea that this is a song in Stardew Valley makes me laugh. This is the summer song in Stardew Valley. You're going around farming crops and strawberries to this music. I think I know what broke. I think it's because I hit the back button and it hasn't updated properly. If I hit the next button, I think it will fix itself. Ah, yeah, there we go. I'm so smart. So in the end, after these new runes, what we got out of it is that we get one flat CDR rune now, right? And it's a little bit of crunchiness. Okay, that's useful to know. Thankfully, I have more Codex tokens for using to analyze stuff. It helped a little bit, but I think we need to go further. Alternatively, I need to find an alternative to the noise reduction. Maybe Archaic's voice is just the wrong choice. But I think some of the other options are all paid, and I think this is the only free one I'm aware of. So it's like, Or I get a stronger laptop, it's only a $1,000 investment. And y'all know how much money I'm making from streaming. The song, I was like, I can hear something. The music just turned on. Huh. The loading screen didn't pop up. That's vaguely concerning. Let's give it a yeah, it's not just you. You not see a loading screen either. There we go. That trip took it 2 times to get it. Is it because of bone flatter? What a blame bone flatter. And on your side, you can't see it. The screen. A second. I'm gonna see what I can do. We're just experiencing technical difficulty after technical difficulty today, aren't we? Oh, wait. Yeah. In due course. Oh. Oh, can I escape? I might get a... Mess him up. Okay. I did not think that would do enough damage there. Oh, I should probably buy help with. Crunch disappeared? Okay. I don't know yet, Divine Azir. I know that it seems like, at the very least, after evaluating cooldown options, one flat cooldown reduction Quint is probably worth it. Beyond that, the choice of the other 2 Quints, though, has become quite difficult. Very difficult indeed. Was that the sound of clarity? When I smited? Oh, I'm going to die, aren't I? No, I live! I'm, not clearing very well today.
Without question.
Oh, playing with this ping is hard sometimes. Hey, Mary, welcome to the stream. What was I saying? Yeah, so in terms of the build, there's you came at a bad time to see me when I apparently decided to be really bad at setting that up. We'll just call it limit testing. We call it limit testing, and then we'll all be nice and happy about it. Combined of a side of 120 ping. I don't have the mana I need for this. Should I buy 2 mana potion? If I got executed or whatever early, that might have been worth it. It's that mana potions early. Like for dying. I didn't even think about that. Though speaking of, one thing I've considered, because I was hoping that they would release mana regen quints, and they didn't. They just have flat mana quints now. So I'm considering literally just buying an extra fairy charm and sitting on that. Smite has the sound of clarity. That's funny. What a funny bug. That is tempting. The skipping the longsword to go crystalline flask. I don't. How much mana does crystalline flask give? Let me see. I don't totally hate the idea. It does actually potentially save you money on potions. Let me see. How much is it? 345 for 180 mana? I don't 100% hate that. I haven't seriously contemplated it, but I mean, to be fair, the reason I didn't give it serious consideration is because I thought Riot would do the right, sensible justing and give me my mana regen. But since they haven't, it's time for us to take things into our own hands, and we just have to figure it out ourselves. At which point, Crystal Flask does kind of seem tempting. Because you don't have to buy any potions, actually, I think. I think you just straight up don't buy any potions at all. Yeah, you don't have to buy anything. That saves you 70 gold at the start, and I think Dragon, that saves you money too. Because you don't have to buy any potions to do the early Dragon. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate the idea, Mary. Give me a little bit of time to consider it, but we'll think about it for the next next match. It pays itself off very fast because we don't have to buy any potions. I think we literally don't. We can just only buy crystalline flask to start. Like, just crystalline flask, order potion, save up, and then first back, I think, get 2 fairy charms. I only worry that it's going to slow down the first dragon attempt. We might just have to do a test run in a practice tool to see what that looks like. It's one of those things that's kind of hard to gauge off the bat, right? Oh, nice! Gotcha. And you know what's also nice about the crystalline flask idea? You know what's also nice about that? Is, the chalice doubles it. Because, mana regen is, we established this earlier, mana regen is considered, sorry, not mana regen. Potions are considered a type of mana regen, and chalice boosts the power of mana regen. So it actually gives a lot more mana than it says it does. Like, it says 60 over 12 seconds, and then that potentially gets boosted to like 100 something, based on how low your mana is. Which is kind of cool. I like that interaction. It's kind of funny. That clarity sound is messing me up. Also, I wanted to fist bump my teammates there, but my button for it's not working. I think I changed it. I forgot what I changed it to. Oh, good. Even though they increase the HP of the camps, it's still possible to seriously? I need to hide. I was going to die anyway. You know, let's just be happy that we got the dragon. It gets more tempting the more I think about it, Mary. It's getting real tempting, I'll tell you that. Very, very tempting. For now, let me turn this into something. I don't want to get used to the Spirit Stone clear speed, so I'm going to turn it to Philosopher's Stone. That's not ideal. To be clear, I'm not saying Philosopher's Stone is ideal. I just don't want to be used to the speed increase from Spirit Stone. I have to get used to the 0% clear speed bonus that we have already. I think actually Spirit Stone would be better than Philosopher's Stone. Oh, it turns into Mikhail's. I totally didn't even realize that. Huh. It's kind of funny, isn't it? I didn't even think about that. It turns to Mikhail's. That does make the Philosopher's Stone tech sound more tempting than I originally gave it credit for earlier, but... Because we were talking about just sitting on a mana Fairy Charm. And if Fairy Charm turns into Philosopher's Stone anyway, which turns into one of the components anyway, then that makes it a little bit more tempting if we need even more mana. Crit. We're counting the crits. Oh, we don't get Gunblade anymore, Mary. That's so 1 week ago. We're on the Bloodthirster train now. I say this as if it's like super obvious. Gunblade's a good item. Let me make that clear. Gunblade's great. Bloodthirster is just even better because Bloodthirster gives. Were you there for the breakdown? So, to make a long story short, I received a comment on one of the YouTube videos that said, "Isn't it crazy now that the Voidlings apply lifesteal?" And I was like, silly YouTube commenter. Voidlings don't apply lifesteal. I didn't type that to them, I thought it to myself. They don't apply lifesteal. Why would you say that? Maybe they're seeking it in the hypothetical sense, like, wouldn't it be funny if Voidlings applied lifesteal? That would be really funny, wouldn't it? It's like, yeah, that'd be kind of funny. But this commenter seems unusually confident about this. Why did they phrase it that way? It's a weird way to phrase that, isn't it? Voidlings that don't apply lifesteal, right? So I checked it. I went into practice tool and I checked it. And That's when I found out. Yes, Voidling's Pie Lifesteal. No, it gets more though. Like, if it was just that, you know, that's already kind of mind-blowing that they apply Lifesteal and heal Malzahar. They apply Lifesteal on live also. On modern League of Legends, not just classic, they apply Lifesteal. And so we had this huge existential breakdown going on that was like, have I misunderstood this entire time? For how many years had I been living a lie? Not realizing that Voidlings applied Lifesteal. I'm supposed to be one of the most knowledgeable people about Malzahar, and it took me this long to realize that Lifesteal applies. Have I been guessing? Did I never test it? And that's when we found out that yes, at some point in like season 9 or something, the Voidlings got Lifesteal added to them. Which, thankfully for us, on Modern League, it's kind of pointless information. It's kind of a funny haha thing, but it just kind of doesn't matter on Modern League. There's just nothing that you can build a Lifesteal that helps. Oh wow, look at that Lifesteal, speaking of. That's pretty good. That's the power of 16%, I guess. Get him, Tin! Get him! I thought that they applied Spellvamp. That was my understanding, is that Voidlings apply Spellvamp like all other pets do. Or at least I thought they did. But apparently not. Apparently not. Apparently not. Right? Specifically hates me and wanted me to suffer. Do I have attack speed? Why? Why don't I have attack speed? What's giving me attack speed? Oh, that's just bonus attack speed for scaling. Duh. I'm just being a dumb. Ignore me. Philosopher's Stone has earned me 200. This mana regen from Philosopher's Stone is kind of nice though. That clarity sound is so funny. Oh, as of last stream, which was, I don't know, like 3 days ago, I've been running the utility tree because, oh, hey, 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 give me that back, jerk. What was I saying? We run the utility tree, 9-0-21. There's been a lot of tech that's been going on recently that I just haven't up. I mean, I updated that in the guide, but that happened very, very recently, so. Things have been changing at a breakneck pace. And after this stream, things are going to change again because we got some new rune tech that we have to look into. I have to think about whether I'm going to recommend lifesteal in the guide. I think both lifesteal and movement speed are both good choices. I don't think they're bad. Gold per 5 is kind of funny. I don't think it's optimal, but it's funny. Actually, I was on Calcept's stream the other day. He was looking at my guide, and he was like, wait, did this change from last time? I'm like, yeah, it changed again. Oh, one flat CDR rune gets me 40% CDR by level 12? That's good. Oh, jeez, their whole team is here. Janna. They weren't ready. Janna wasn't ready. That was awesome. I haven't run out of mana in a while, have you noticed? Oh. I was trying to go away and then let my Voidlings kill them, but they had anticipated my escape. I totally forgot that they were about to revive. So I guess we have two options for trying to handle mana a bit better that we have available to us. Because we have to just accept Riot's not going to help us here. They're not going to give me the mana regen runes, or they will. It won't be for a while. We're going to have to wait weeks and weeks because the next patch won't be for at least 2 weeks from now, and that's assuming they even add a next patch. So, Crystalline Flask tech honestly sounds more promising than I've given it credit for. If and only if it lets us skip potions, and if it lets us do the first dragon in some reasonable span of time. Like, we don't want to lose the first dragon to do that. It's not worth it in that case. But if it doesn't slow down our first clear substantially, and it lets us still get the first dragon without slowing down immensely, then that might be the way to go for solving our mana issues, because that's a lot of mana. Hey, nope. Right. That's why the idea is that we don't buy potions. It would only be Crystalline Flask. Nice clip engine. Could you put that in the highlights of the Discord? And then on top of that, so there's Flask as potentially an option for handling mana, and the other option is Philosopher's Stone. I was kind of ditching Philosopher's Stone as an option for a while now, until I realized it builds to Mikhail's anyway. Like, I thought Philosopher's Stone didn't build into anything useful, but if it builds into Philosopher's Stone, that's actually kind of convenient, isn't it? I don't think we can do this just because they're... Yeah, they know we're here. Yeah, because at that point you're not sitting on a useless component that you're going to have to sell. It's going to build into something super mega late game if you ever get there anyway. And 9 mana per 5 is genuinely kind of useful. Unlike Spirit Stone, where if you buy Spirit Stone, you're going to have to sell it. Or you're just going to have to, something with it. Man, I don't advertise that Discord enough, it seems, NG. Should I have Nightbot automatically being like, every 30 minutes, hey everyone, I'm your friendly neighborhood Nightbot, and you're watching Disney Channel. Might be warded. Hey Demo, welcome to the stream. Do I have enough wood? Hey. Yeah, because if we don't buy any potions and we just buy Crystalline Flask, could I also get 2 Fairy Charms for first dragon? Oh, was testing something? Yeah, it takes itself off in that way really fast. Fine. And this is with Lifesteal, though I don't think the Lifesteal is integral for doing this. I want to believe in Crystalline Flask, because if Crystalline Flask isn't enough, then we might consider Philosopher's Stone. And I don't know if I'm brave enough yet to suggest that. You know, every now and then, you know, despite being a person of the off-meta stature I am, I was hoping, Demo, that Riot would release the mana regen Quint that would solve our mana problems. As they aren't doing it, it is now up to us to solve the mana issues ourselves. Somebody suggests Crystalline Flask, which I had been putting to the side this whole time, because I'm like, I don't know about that. But if we're not going to have Riot solve our mana issues... Yes, thank you, Mary. Let me give credit where it's properly due. I'm really bad at names, I apologize. Mary suggested it. And I'm like, well, I don't hate it. Because especially because Chalice doubles the mana you get from it, potentially. Let's see how much money we have after the end of this. I think we will have enough for 2 fairy charms by the time the clear's done. But it's kind of nice, actually. Because you start off with 130 more gold because you're not buying any potions.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, whoops, I summoned too early. How do you know about the Texas Pete? Who told you that? 3 hits. Back off. Right, your code is spaghetti. Ah, these do take a little bit. Hey, Moon. Let me see. I need to test the 80 Malz command I give to Nightbot. Let's see if it works. Ah, great. I didn't test it. It worked. Good to see it does. I haven't even used my biscuit yet. Oh, whoops, I needed to tank more from the big guy. Hey, focus me! Focus me! Okay, that was a bit of a sloppy first clear. It ended about 10 seconds slower than usual. But also, oh, hey, look at that. Let's see what happens. But also, I messed up at the mini guys. I wonder if we shouldn't pre-summon at all. Like, we have more HP, and the more HP we have, the more we can just tank for the Voidling. I keep trying to eat my biscuit, but I can't. Anyway, I did that sloppy. I just wanted to see what would happen. I would have been able to kill it fine. No, don't feel bad. I could have killed it. I knew I could kill it. I just wanted to see what would happen if I like decided to get go a little greedy or just ignored the optimal pathing for it. What's your question, Devin? I really want to put flat AD points to make up for the missing AD. Doesn't seem worth it. I mean, I think the earlier the dragon is soloed, the less risk there is for somebody getting them. While it's not totally necessary to go for it immediately, I think it's probably, like, safe. And the ultimate end result is still getting, like, a similar amount of gold, right? Like, I don't think that going for... Like, it would be different if going for dragon early had a real opportunity cost, but it largely doesn't. Like, if you go dragon early, you can start clearing camps right afterward anyway. So I think the actual gold per minute ends up being very similar. But the longer it takes before going dragon, the more risk there is that somebody discovers you and then it fails. Also, if blue buff runs out, then you can't clear camps afterward anyway. Huh, it always spawns in front of you. That's funny. Okay. I do have 6% lifesteal. That's kind of funny. Let's see what happens, because right now the thing that's slowing down the blue buff is that I am my Voidling dies too early. So instead of in the past we've been summoning the Voidling to tank for us, but if we have so much health, and we do have a lot of health now, then instead of pre-summoning, let's just tank all the damage from blue buff and then just let my Voidling help me kill the blue buff and everything. Let's see what that. No, pre-summoning. Yeah, that's not bad. My penis spiking so hard sometimes. Oh, I got the crit! Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I could have probably optimized that tanking I did a bit. About 5 seconds behind usual. That's acceptable. I think that's pretty acceptable. 5 seconds behind. And for this part, let's see what the dragon looks like, because we can conceivably start with a longsword if we're going to do level 3 dragon. Like, there's a world where we just start longsword instead here, instead of starting it at level 1, and we don't have to buy 4 potions for that. That saves 140 gold. And we save the 70 gold from the start. That's 210 gold saving right there. And then we have extra mana for the rest of the game as well. Oh, whoops, I forgot to pre-summon. My bad. Let's do it properly this time. Let's see what that looks like, if we do it optimally. So, stand here, start casting, potion up. Oh, there's Goron's Blade. It's a thing. So, I'm thinking not double fairy charm, but longsword. We still get a longsword. We're going to probably need it to do the level 1 dragon. But longsword still builds on the stuff we need anyway. And we can accept the losing chalice for a little bit of time, because we do have crystalline flask now, which will give us that early mana we need until we need the actual mana engine of chalice. I like it. Let's put it into a live test, yeah? Let's go rejoin my brother and then so right now I see that the flask is only delaying the first square by like 5 seconds. I think that's an acceptable trade-off for mana for the rest of the game. And then we get for the first clear. It does seem that the crunch most happens at loading screens, or between loading screens, right? That's very useful. We found something that seems like a sort of root cause of it, and it's related to the amount of CPU that's happening. So here's the problem. It does improve max mana, but here's the problem that we've experienced with that. What's Sorry, what the I had to reply to someone. 2 p.m. Okay, so I still got 2 hours. I'm good. I was just checking the time. There's 2 problems with Muramana. One, it's not enough mana. Like, the amount of mana you have to just, like, chug constantly on Malzahar makes it so that Tear of the Goddess just is not enough mana. But Chalice is enough mana, because Chalice gives an absolutely absurd amount of mana. It's actually crazy how much mana it gives. And so then it's like, okay, I can't buy Tear. Then I may as well buy Chalice. But then if you buy Chalice, you have enough mana, and it's like, well, if I have enough mana, then why am I buying Tear? Right, and so together it would be more than enough mana, and that's kind of the problem, is it's too much mana. You're spending a lot of money, premium money, that's very hard to, like, get sometimes, into mana instead of into your build. The only amount of mana you ever want to spend gold on is essentially enough. And so yes, Chalice and Tear does work, but you're spending a ton of money on a lot of mana. And it would make sense, I think, if Muramana was actually a good item on AD Malz, but it's kind of just not. None of your spells apply the extra damage of Muramana. Your Void doesn't apply the extra damage of Muramana. So the only thing that applies is auto attacks. And that turns it in from useful synergy to just an AD stat stick. And it's like, okay, well, you could buy Muramana to get a bunch of AD, or you could just buy a Bullet Thirster, which you were going to buy anyway, and gives more AD, and gives Lifesteal also. Yeah, to be clear, Muramana is not a bad item, especially now that they finally fixed the bug from last patch. Speaking of, it was always funny to me when, like, MFQ's still janky. Ah, that's a shame. Well, it's Skarner time then, Sarge. What was I going to say? The, it was funny to me last patch. We were like, oh, Muramana does so much damage on Malz now. And I'm like, Muramana was bugged. The entirety of last patch, Manamune and Muramana only gave 20 AD. They didn't add any extra AD whatsoever. They were like 2,800 gold for 20 attack damage, and that's it. Placebos, yo. They're really strong. Riot, where's my mana regen? Where's my scaling mana regen? How dare you? Gimme. Let's see what our mana looks like with Flask. I do like Flask. I think it has a lot of promise. I think Flask would be worse if it didn't pay itself off, but it pays itself off very fast because we don't have to buy anything, basically. We don't need any potions at all now. We go from 6 potions to 0. Oh man, Hunger Potion. I totally forgot about that item. Yeah, so we save like 6 of them. Last Whisper does work with Voidlings. They benefit from armor penetration, which is nice. Last Whisper is thus on the build order. I think it's after Bloodthirster. If you can justify going damage, then Mark's Frostheart abandoned a recent game during Champs League. I don't want to even look at you, Oryx. I won't even. Hey, I'm not going to complain. Let's get another data here. Shake my head, shake my no, SMH my SMH. No, Cock, welcome to the stream. Here's the other thing we have to wonder about. If it turns out that Crystalline Flask is enough mana, we might not need the mana regen seals. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it, y'all? If we didn't need the mana regen seals at all. We could change them to something else at that point. But we might be getting ahead of ourselves. Like, one thing at a time, yeah? One thing at a time, one change at a time, so we can get proper data.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. It is its motion.
That was Surge. Empower your champ, granting 35% attack speed and a bunch of ability power. I think it's funny that we've now gone from tank 0 hits for the Voidling to a tank 5 hits for the Voidling. Progressively over time, we've shifted how much of the burden the Voidling carries for us. It's kind of funny. Crystalline Flask, huh? Brought to you by the goat of hydration. Why in a custom game did I decide to jokingly use Surge in the jungle? Was that the question? There was no testing. I'm just in a custom game, so I just thought it was funny. Begging. 1% crit. Instead of starting with a longsword, I'm starting with Crystalline Flask. 233? Not bad. The fastest I've ever done is 225. 230 was the traditional amount, so we're not really losing much time there. That's good. Okay, one longsword, and then we just go to Dragon. Let's see what this looks like. I think we do need longsword for Dragon, though. I think it's mandatory. Okay, that's not true. I think I could actually still kill it with 2 Fairy Charms. It would just be difficult. Yes, that's with the Crystalline Flask start. If you start Crystalline Flask, then you can tank a lot more for the Voidling. You don't need to like avoid it quite so hard. Okay. Okay. That's a little awkward, but it's fine. When I tested it earlier without the evolution, it didn't kill the small lizards fast enough. So we had to auto attack them to death, and it took a really long time. That dragon didn't end up as healthy as I wanted. It's like a problem of having an optimization. Essentially fix the issue. Crunch, huh? I opened Discord at that exact moment, too. Which makes sense. Boog is, I think, 20% CDR. So with boots, at minimum, you have 38%, at 35%. Yeah, the 4% from the masteries, that gives 4% more. Okay, well, I guess we're mid. League makes you angry? That doesn't sound like you should play it that much, then. Or play it less, I guess. Oh, man. I gotta switch this. So much for testing to do stuff. We're jungle! Oh. And he's a real one. Sorry, there was a scaling AD question I didn't get the answer, right? How much money do you end up making in the same time period? My hunch is that it's exactly the same. In which case, there's no downside to doing the dragon earlier. Or very little downside, at least. If it's like the difference of one camp, then it probably doesn't make a difference too much either way. For scaling AD, the answer is this. Scaling a flat AD gives, what do we call it? What is it? The, flat AD is 1 attack damage, yeah? Scaling, I think it's 0.15. And in 3 minutes after the game begins, you're already getting like 0.5 from scaling AD. What I'm trying to say is that within 3 minutes, the difference between flat and scaling is only like 480, 380. And then every level after that, the gap just decreases even faster and faster. By the time you're like level 5 or 6, the difference is basically negligible. And then it just keeps getting better from there for scaling, which eventually caps out at 22 scaling attack damage, which is actually quite good. I like the idea of turning Master 1000 into different seriously got top. But yeah, sorry, to answer your question simply, scaling just scales too fast when you can just level up in the jungle. Actually, I think they wanted me to get rid of Jax. I'll get rid of Jax. As for the dragon, yeah, I use that early, but I mean, like, it's always going to be good to get the dragon. It's not like, oh, I should intentionally delay the dragon so it gives more gold to my teammates. As opposed to giving them gold now. That'll be pretty funny, Mary. That's right, please. I'm gonna be laning 20 seconds later also. The difference in gold between Dragon and Dragon 20 seconds later is... Yeah, the 15-second difference really isn't that much. The difference is quite small. We're like talking about fractions of the difference here. Let's believe in the crystalline flask tech. I want to believe. I want to believe. If this solves my mana issues, it'd be really nice. And ultimately, at the price of a very, very, very 100 gold. Like, when you deduct the cost of flask by how many potions we're saving, I think it's... No, 150. So for a cost of 150 gold, we get like 360 mana per back. This is my water bottle. I mean, it's not about the full queer compared to level 3 pathing. That's not the fair comparison, is it? The fair comparison is, at these times, what's the difference in gold? Right, because of course, like, you're going to get more gold of a full queer than a level 3 queer. But at a level 3 queer, you're also going to go to the dragon earlier, which means you kill the dragon earlier, and if you kill the dragon earlier, you have time to clear another camp afterward. So, in the end, like, there's a certain point where the comparison becomes fair in terms of time. So it is with the loading screens press through. Okay. Flask. Ah, there it is. And no other item, just flask. Sure, but the fair comparison between things is not full queer versus dragon versus full queer. It's 3 camp, dragon, and then however many camps you can get in the same amount of time. There we go. Because obviously, a full queer is going to get more gold than the 3 camps.
Without question. Minions have spawned.
Is someone there? Heimer? Kill him! Waiter! I guess I shouldn't have gone. My team had it under control. You should have helped me. I got it. Definitely one of my weaknesses as a League player is I have a really strong helping instinct. Okay, Lee. All of that just to steal one tiny camp from me, you jerk. At least that means that they're not getting anything else for a bit. Ah. Oh, okay. So much for that. Let's not clear the moves. I'm just gonna go clear the race instead. Just in case he wants to counter jungle me and I don't want to fight him for that. Oh, whoops, I had smite this whole time and I just forgot to use it. I mean, you can do that. I don't think that there's a huge difference. Oh wait, no. Longsword. There we go. Oh, I can get a fairy charm too. Nice. Let's go. Maybe I eat the biscuit for mana in advance? Because I have to use Null Zone. I don't know, maybe the biscuit's better saved for Sun Under Time. Here, and then pop the Crystalline Flask. The flask lasts long enough that it's probably worth it not to, like, hold it just trying to optimize the value out of it. Okay, yeah, we got the third Voidling a little bit faster this way. Oh, can I take a hit? Oh, I can. Nice. Cool. And we can eat a biscuit in a moment to heal the rest. Seriously, this flask is giving me a lot of value. It'll pay itself off very quickly. Super late dragon. Courtesy of Hybridinger deciding to be a jerk. It does Moo Cactus. The Voidlings do apply to burn from Elder Lizard. So does Call of the Void, interestingly enough, but none of Malzahar's other spells do. Yes, it's always been the case for leveling up E at level 3. Because you need it to summon the Voidlings. It's a modern mouse that doesn't level up E until level 4. Ah, I'm so close to getting Chalice. Maybe we just wait it. Yeah, it's only 30 gold. Yeah, that's always been the case. Even in on the guide, it says so. The Malzahar guide, the 80 Malz guide specifically, has always said that Malefic Vision is level 3. Modern Malz has been level 3 2 cubes for a while? Years? That was always on accident, Kalako, and I even said so during those times as well. it's like I was always like, whoops, bad habits, old habits die hard. Woodlings are strange. Ooh, look at that flask value. No, I don't think that it gives great stats. Or rather, more specifically, I think the stats it gives are fine, but it's competing against a lot of other things that give, like, stats. I have 20 mana per second right now. Because, Chalice is doubling the flask. Hmm? Oh no! I'm here to help you! No, my friend! Yeah, for the value, what you get more money from other things like dang it! I was trying to flash the tower and then I was going to ult them under tower. I just didn't flash fast enough. If we're talking about like actual like value, then what gives you more value than that is Bloodthirster. Like the comparison is not Elder Lizard against nothing. The comparison is Elder Lizard against essentially the equivalent cost of other things. Yeah, Bloodthirst is insane. It's ridiculous how much money it gives. I think if Lucidity Boots didn't give so much CDR, I also think they would be more. I'd be more appealed. But because Lucidity gives like an incredible amount of CDR, it feels hard to justify anything else. Also, Masteries and Runes just give a lot of CDR too. You can get so much from them. So it's like, okay, well, I could spend gold on it, or I could just tech into this from all the stuff it gives me. Okay, no, there's no deadly trap, I thought. Oh, what? Get him! Mess him up! I didn't get the sign. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, well, this is with boot buff, so that's not a fair comparison. Once I get boots, then I will also still have a lot of CDR though. Silence in it. Oh wait, hold on. I think it's okay. Oh, there's Pantheon. Goodbye, cruel world. At least it's possible to see and the def recap how much damage Avoidlings did. That's always nice. Like here it says that they did 431. Oh, get him, Tristan. Oh, Tristan ult? Okay, I guess they just didn't want to waste it. Oh wait, yeah, I was supposed to get boots. I just forgot. This is why I need item sets. Right, please provide me item sets. Thank you very much. Die. Oh right, my flask. One thing I have to get used to is the idea that I shouldn't only use Flask for health. Or sorry, I can use Flask just for the mana and it's still worth it. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. $18 mana per second. That's so funny. I think I got like 500 mana off of Crystalline Fast there. I think this is mandatory now. Or not mandatory, I think it's part of the build, sorry. It's not mandatory, obviously, but I'm liking this flash test. I've only tried it one game and I'm already kind of like, I want to keep this in the build. This is really nice. That's a lot of mana. All for the low price of 150 gold. No, not even. It's only 350. Hold on. I thought it was 380. 135 gold then. In the past, we couldn't get Dragon unless we had boot buff. Can I just do it with Crystalline fast enough? Because that also solves one of the problems we've had before where, like, without blue buff, then we just don't have the mana for it. Oh! Oh no! Oh, there's no tower here. I regret nothing. Without blue buff, 80 Malz actually has trouble killing dragons. It just takes so much mana. Well, with this flask, it looked like I was going to have enough for it. That's nice. Ah, the hard punch, just remembering to use it. It does persist over 12 seconds, so you kind of have to not use it just when you're on the verge of running out. You got to kind of use it at like the halfway point, which is hard for me to remember sometimes. Oh. Ah, I didn't get the silence. Okay. The three of us were just totally in sync there. That was great. And we can get a Bloodthirster when we return. I think we can keep it for... Yeah, but at the cost of their death. Sorry, cost of their lives? Cost of their death? That doesn't make sense. Oh, I don't suppose GP boosts up my Voidlings with that. I don't think so. They don't boost up the minions. Huge money. Go us. There was a very short time on Modern League where not Malz Jungle, Malz Support was busted. And I could be wrong, but I recall there being a point where... By the way, multiple Bloodthirsters is not ideal. I'm doing this because it's funny. When Malz Support was broken, I think Malz Jungle got tried for a short bit of time as well. My memory on that's hazy though, that was a really long time ago.
Without question.
Oh, okay, so if I summon a Voidling while, when GP uses their thing, then I get that. Okay. That's good to know.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Devastating an enemy.
Bloodthirster stack. I think we can fight Heimer. You know what I need to write in the guide though? Is that the Voidlings get their attack damage determined at the time of their spawn, because I don't think that's obvious. It doesn't affect that much, but I think it's just for completeness sake, I think it would be good to include it. Minion fight. Jeez, that tower is scary. Oh. Yeah. It was just messing up that point thing. Yeah, sorry. That was I just got greedy. I just wanted to see if I could get to high rating here. That was just pure raw greed. How much mana regen does Mikhail's give? 18 per 5? Is that the highest mana regen on any single item? That's a lot, isn't it? Let me check, but I don't think it's 18 per 5 on Chuchi's. Let's find out though, because I actually don't know the answer. In a moment, oh yeah, I have enough life, so I don't need to juggle. Chuchi's is 15 per 5. Oh. What if I just don't want to fight you, Heimer, until that's over? Yeah, what if you just choose not to fight you?
The sweet smell of science.
Heimer's like, fight me, and I'm like, no, thank you. Alicia's does get 15 per 5, yeah. So Alicia's, so it seems 15 is probably second highest on a single item. Ah, no, they're on the way down here, I think. We gotta leave. Oh, hold on. I thought they were heading down here, but I guess not. Oh, but Heimerdinger's alive, right? By Cruel World. You could just see Master Yi running at me at the speed of sound, and there's nothing I could do about it. Well, there was like 8 million things I could have done beforehand. There were like 8 things I should have done outside of taking that tower. Safe! Wow. Wow. I was tempted to sell my flask so I could get that Bloodthirster, but I think the flask is too important. It's really useful. It's been giving me so much mana. It really is only 180, but because the chalice is boosting it up more, I can notice that it's giving me much more than that. Wow. It is in motion. I have a dream, y'all. I have a dream where I get 4 Bloodthirsters in one game. Is that too much to ask? Is this dream too far from reality?
Second sight ordains it.
Let's find out together.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Something's going on here. I thought Pantheon was about to push up there. Are they not? Oh, there they are.
Do not challenge.
Ha 21 mana per second. I don't even have boot buff. I don't have boot buff. That's just my mana. That's so funny. Why does it work that way? That's so dumb. Soloed by Crab. That sounds like a username. Alex. Me and Timo are menaces right now. We can get Baron. I think. I don't know if this is possible. But my life steal is crazy right now. Why doesn't Smite add a charge to my voidling summons? It should. Not because it's fair, but because I want it to. Yeah, that's fair. I deserve that. I think I had a word. I think if I had full mana, I could have done it because I had enough life steal that it would have been possible. But I ran out of mana partway through. Also, you know, their whole team collapsed on me because they had it boarded or something. So that too. Oh, we don't have sights though. 36% life still right now. 338 AD. I do miss that I don't have quite as much slots for vision as I usually would. Oh man. Oh. In that case. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's get dragon. Oh! Oh, what a time to run out of mana. I was so used to having all mana all the time that, like, when I finally ran out, it surprised me. We could have got Master Yi. Shame. But I have a dream, Mary. If I was on my Korean account, I'd probably be trying a little more optimally seriously. But since we're on NA playing with friends, I feel a little less, how to say, responsibility. I can try a few silly things. Oh. If I get just the white, I will have 3 Bloodthirsters. We're so close to assembling them all. Maybe I should get my kills first, or I'm gonna run out of mana.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh no! Ah, no slow? Oh, they passed the shroom too. Unlucky. I have almost 400 attack damage right now. Pop. What? No! And it just has a lot of mana per 5. It's 18 mana regen per 5. I'm so squishy. Oh, interesting. Force of Nature on timer. Wait, dude, I only have like 100 AP? 180. Okay. No QSS on our team yet. Really? That right eye slow is too much. Got the hit. Oh, jeez! To the edge. Ah, the bloodthirster. My blood brother.
Has been destroyed.
Oh. Oh, got the kill.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Hey. Hey, why did they focus me? I was standing in front of them. How dare they? What? That's annoying.
Ally has been slain.
It didn't focus me. Who pops up in 17? Okay, let's get this quickly. I'm gonna get out of here. This jungle does not feel safe. Oh no, poor Tim. Wow, these promote minions hurt. Not promote, you know what I mean.
Your inhibitor has respawned.
They have 540 attack damage? Why do they even need us? They can just throw 5 of these at the enemy nexus and then, like, you don't need any champions. 540 AD is crazy. $356 armor.
An enemy has been slain.
These minions are insane. They have too much HP. We did it, y'all. Room for two more. His reaction isn't, you did it, it's, but you can go further beyond. We did it, we got 3 of them are fully stacked too. We got 3 fully stacked bloodthirsters. Wait, 4? No, it's just the displays mess up on one of them. So I have 72% lifesteal. Hey. But it is on YouTube. I didn't get to check the AD on a fully mature winding. We got an ace on him. Oh no! Safety in him! I didn't even do that much AD that fight. Apparently Kog'maw should be the content creator. I'm no good at content creation. God, this build is so bad. It's really funny that I have like 500 AD. And the next course this is misfortunate at 260. No, Gangplank is 336. But also, I'm so very squishy. The lightest width of enemy just obliterates me from existence. Oh, they almost killed, let's see. Ah, Baron's up at 15. No QSS on. Messy.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
No, it wasn't in the bush. Oh yeah, I forgot Brutalizer used to be in the build. The build changed so fast. Can I heal? Okay, I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive.
Rampage. Enemy has been slain.
Is Pantheon still up?
An enemy has been slain.
In due course.
And me. Build some real items. I don't have enough money. Also, that would be funny, but I think it is actually a bridge too far because then if I go for it, I literally can't cast any of my spells, and I'd also probably instantly explode. I mean, I'm already kind of instantly exploding, but I have 680. I have a 76% lifesteal. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I see it. There's at the top. Oh.
Second sight ordains it.
Oh, does he have QSS? No, they have Banshees. Your Mega Minion. I will defeat it. Let me show you how to tear apart a minion wave, Ezreal. Oh, my Whirling died. That was fast. Never mind. Blood Thresher stacks are at 30. I'm pretty sure they're stacked already. I'm pretty sure they're all stacked. Yeah, all my Blood Threshers are fully stacked. Oh. Maybe I should defend. I wanted to push with them, but I think if I don't defend, Pantheon's going to just cheese it.
As was foreseen.
Oh, there they are. Oh no! They got killed by the regular minion. Not. Yeah, I played that badly, but thankfully they were dumb and died anyway. How did those? Why are these minions so strong? Okay, that new one has 645 AD. That super minion they have. That's an ultra minion right there. What is the minute scaling that they have on these things now? I'm constantly watching to see if they're by QSS, but they haven't yet. Yeah, I also like how the enemies are clearly not taking this seriously either. Hey, Chow. The enemy could have ended this like 4 different times. They're just choosing not to because they think it's funny. They're at Baron and there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, they have vision and we don't, so I actually cannot approach it. Yeah, see, there's Pantheon right there. They're hiding in the jungle waiting for me.
An enemy has been slain.
Can these two get it?
An
Nice.
enemy has been slain.
I don't have my ult for Master Yi, but I think it's okay. Did you like how my Windling tanked that spear? That was pretty cool. Ten seconds until my ult.
Second sight ordains it.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon. An enemy has been slain.
Oh, they didn't need us.
Your inhibitor has respawned.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Double kill.
Good stop. I guess we just trust these two to get it. Alright, just trust. Let's see how fast we can tear this tower down. Master Yi doesn't know it, but I don't have any ult available. I like how Master Yi was like, alright, I can't approach him. He doesn't have his ult. He has his ult. He's gonna ult me. I'm like, I don't have my ult, man. It's all cool now. He didn't know that. Though. He didn't know that. Funny. I've achieved 4 bloodthirsters. My life is complete. I'm satisfied. I don't think I need to do 4 Bloodthirsters again. I think this is about as much of a dream as we're going to get with it. That was pretty good. Although, interestingly, I wasn't really using my Voidlings for fighting champions that much. Most of it was just the tear apart the what do you call it? The minions. No, Andy, I needed mana. I needed mana. I needed movement too. 6 Bloodthirsters is too much. 4 was the limit. Yeah, basically. Did you see how tanky those enemy minions were? And like they had 650 attack damage. Utterly insane. Those classic minions, they just scale so hard. When Pantheon jumped on our base, they would have just died. They were going to die to the minions before I showed up, and then they did die to the minions that showed up and distracted them long enough. Funny game. Alright. I'm just going to update the Discord with our latest findings. So on the stream, Mary mentioned the idea of starting Crystalline Fast Start and skipping potions outright after a test. It seems like this might be the way to go. Saving money on 6 potions means Flask actually only costs 130 GP. And in exchange gives tons of mana for the rest of the game. Especially because Chalice can double the mana regen, the mana gain, because it counts as mana regen. There we go. Let's run. Oh, Jack Cup, man. Let's run a trend then. Actually, I'm kind of tired of this Master game. I don't think Master Yi is that like broken. I'm just, like, we've seen them like 8 million times. So, adios. Alright, and this will be my final match for today. I gotta do a call after this. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Hey Akasami, welcome to the stream. It must be hot outside. My AC is not cooling anything. This place down as much as I expected. Yeah, it's a little bit strange, Akasami. I don't know why they chose to do that, but I'm like, alright. Bit weird. Part of that move Cactus is because I think everyone's just not being as brutally efficient on Classic as they probably can be. It is going to be the case that once this build finally settles down on Malz, it's going to be kind of much less flexible than Live, for example. Like, Live Malzahar right now, for Malz Jungle, has like 12 different items you can buy. But everyone's still kind of just experimenting on Classic, and that kind of gives the impression of it. People do optimize the fun out of everything, it's true.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
That classic, yeah, but if given a chance, players will optimize the fun out of stuff. It's very, very true. Get 'em, boys! Yeah, I'm not actually totally in agreement that off meta is necessarily easier on Classic inherently. I think it's easier just because nobody's taking it as what? Hey! Everyone's taking it too seriously. I guess we're starting red. Let's just go through. Oh, it's Garda's voice lines are back. Oh, that's cool. Oh boy. Hey, Bing Joe. If you use 80 mouse command, I think that would get it. That being said, we may I think that's not accurate right now. Oh, I should have been avoiding more. If I had taken from avoiding, it would have been good. But I wasted a lot of time not doing that. It's fine. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm still working on trying to figure it out. Hopefully we got some more data today to figure out what might finally solve the microphone issues we've had for a really long time. I have something that's gathering data as I'm streaming, and I'm using Codex to analyze it afterward. Let's see if it works. And if it doesn't, then sad boy days. Oh! No, no, no. I understand. It's it is frustrating because it's like it's lacked a solution for a really long time. Thankfully, we might be on the cusp of finally figuring something out, so that'd be nice if it works. Biscuit. You know what's also another nice thing about this crystalline fasting that we're doing is for people who aren't as familiar with 80 Malz, it's actually the first clear is actually kind of tough, right? It's a pretty tough first clear. But if there's the option for fast, I think for people who are just trying out 80 Malz, you know, just because they like the idea, they think it's fun, the barrier to entry is going to be a lot easier. It's a side effect, because ultimately, you know, that shouldn't affect what we choose to do for the final build. But it's nice. I know that people have told me that that first clear is, like, really tough. Oh, Cosmic, thank you so much for your subscription! With that, the Voidlings will dine very well today. I have enough mana, I can keep jungling a bit. We can get Chalice. We don't have to go back yet. I think Wolves will spawn now. Nice. Can this one thing help me heal the white? That's kind of greedy, isn't it? Well, we got a limit test somehow. I don't think it's optimal, I just want to test it. Nice! Yeah, so I think the flash start will really help people who are just wanting to try not 80 Malz and not get destroyed by the jungle every time. Does it count as mana regen? That's so dumb. It's so dumb. Okay, by the time I finish the second clear, Blue Buff will be ready. For some reason, mana potions like Crystalline Flask count as mana regeneration. And the reason that's dumb is because it means that it actually works with Chalice. Because Chalice increases your mana regeneration. And potions count as mana regeneration. Which means if you use a potion while you're low on mana, Chalice will increase the amount of mana you get from it. That crazy sound is throwing me off. $29 mana per second. Must be my brother is enjoying the buff Skarner. My god. Oh, I mean, you know what? Forget subtlety. Let's just destroy the tower. We don't gotta stop pushing here. What are you going to do about it? Seraphim? I had to try guessing something that I wouldn't guess. Cosmic up, probably just like once. I think if Flask gives you a single camp, it will pay itself off. Specifically on Malzahar Jungle. And the reason is because if you buy Crystalline Flask on Malz Jungle, you don't have to buy any potions at all. Which saves you to 2 potions at the start and 4 potions for the dragon. So it's 6 potions of savings. That's 210 gold saved, and the flask is only 365? 345. Thus, the flask, normally you'd spend 210 on potions. You save 210, so flask is only 130 gold. We need longsword for the initial dragon. I tried it without, and you just need the damage too badly. Oh. Wow, they're getting away. Ah, whoops. Sad that my silence portals came out too late. I didn't have to die there. That was really preventable, but it's fine. Let's start working toward Bloodthirster. Flask has been a lot of mana, but I don't think it's enough mana for me to avoid getting using the seals. Even with all of it as mana, I feel like I have barely enough mana all the time. Which is better than like a little less than barely. A little less than barely is pretty bad. Barely enough is good. Got silence. Oh, what? Oh, they died on the null zone. Okay, that's funny. Instead, I do like the stupid pun in around a ta-ta-ta. But spray and pray is iconic. I'm a fan of puns that try too hard. So my opinion is not to be accepted. Don't listen to me. Let's get the Goblin King here. Oh. Stop it. Did they just ult the enemy? Winnings, let's go. I do like spray and pray. No, that's mid tier. I think they changed it when Twitch got their rework, and I believe the change is because the original ult name, because the original ult could miss or something, if I remember. Like, I think Twitch's ult can miss. It can, the new ult can miss. What's up? Not excited. Fair enough. Yeah, because I think if you look at Twitch when they do the they use their ult, I think they literally cover their eyes and they go with that. But spray and pray would have still fit. Still very fitting in. Good job, Tim. I said I was only going to play one lane so fast. We have time for a second. Gross game. Salt 3. Let's get to the lobby. Did you play both AD and AP, or just one or the other? I think I want to make this flash change permanent. I think it's just a question of whether or not I need to keep the mana seals. What do y'all think? Y'all been watching me Flask for 2 games now. What's that mana regen looking like? Does it look like I just have enough mana? Or like I could probably get rid of 3 to 6 mana regen per fight? Just enough most of the time? That's kind of my feeling too. The idea of getting Philosopher's Stone for more mana regen is... it's kind of funny. Probably not good, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, we were always like just barely skimming it, as it were, and now we're like really... That's a lot of my builds though. They really are trying to just try to avoid spending any amount of money on unnecessary stats. We try to get it through runes and masteries, and then the rest is just buying core items if possible. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I think Onage has jungle picked as well, that's why. Let's see. Oh wait, I'm logging in, not betting. I can't use Hextech Malz on a Korean account, so let's use it here. Oh. I'm just thinking if Flask enables me to change anything about the masteries or runes. Explorer Ward's really nice for stopping early counter jungles. As we saw in that previous match where they decided to be cheeky twice and we were like, get out of here! Shoot, shoot! Get out of here, you mangy mutts! I'm going to have to update the guide to explain why we're using scaling CDR instead of flat CDR. But I think the argument here is pretty solid. If you want the CD, you can get 15% from runes by flat. Or you could do scaling and you get 2 quints as well. Yeah, I think the utility tree is looking pretty solid. Oh, I just realized I've been using the wrong on this. I was using Summer's Wrath instead of weapon expertise. I was missing out on 8% armor pen this whole time. Unlucky. 2 games of missing it. What was it? I think it's just too good to be able to skip Brutalizer. Diving straight into the main build has really enabled us to accomplish a lot of shenanigans. I think Brutalizer is a good item though. I like Brutalizer. That has been the crux of a lot of issues that we've had of itemizing for AD Malz. It's rarely like one bad item against like an obviously good item. It's usually been like 4 good items against 2 really good items.
Nothing more than an insect to me.
There's Scar's voice.
Welcome to Summer's Rift.
Oh, you know what's funny? Is if you really wanted to, you could actually start with Ward on top of the Explorer Ward. Why would you do that? But you could. If you're like, I want to make sure that nobody will ever enter my jungle ever, you absolutely could do that. Orianna. Okay, Voidling, why'd you do that? But you know what's the most annoying part about updating the first item? It's like I gotta update the first gear video again and a dragon video again. Updating videos on the guides is the worst part. It's why I have so few of them. Their Evelyn got executed somewhere. Yes, by a significant margin it is. But also, you even if it wasn't, you need Voidling to kill small guys. It takes too long if you just auto attack them. I mean, it's possible. It just takes forever. Because your auto attacks just don't do enough damage to kill them. You have to hit them like 5 times. So if you have a Voidling alive to kill the little guys for you, then it saves several seconds of clear time. That's cheesy, Tizzle. Very nice. I mean, that's just being smart. Props. Oh no! Oh no! 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 It's okay. I didn't see where I went wrong there, though. Where did I mess up? Did I just not pop my potion fast enough? Fast requality. Call me Twitch because I'm cheesy. Ah, very nice. Well, but before you do, Tizzle, there is the 80 Malz guide, but it's not been updated with what we changed today, which is that we're starting Crystalline Flask, and that there is one cooldown reduction quint. Most everything else is the same as the guide says at the moment, though. Just those 2 things. Yeah, I'm not sure where my first clear I messed up. Not first clear, dragon. I'm trying to think. Because usually it's pretty healthy. Did it cast early? Yeah, maybe that was it. I mean, on the bright side, even though I messed up, I still got the dragon. So, that's nice. There's a little bit of wiggle room. That's all you can help for sometimes. Hey. Your brain may need a little bit of washing out cosmics, but that's okay. It's okay. We accept you for who you are.
An ally has been slain.
Second sight ordains it.
To record the videos again, man. I don't want to record videos again. I don't record videos again, I'm complaining. What? Speak up. Oh, I saw another flash charge up. Okay, that's acceptable. I guess we can reverse clear and then go back. Then we'll have Chalice and maybe Boots? Keep thinking that's giving me mana. Wait, who took my chems? Evelyn was bot. Gragas? I mean, it doesn't matter because I respawned anyway, but that's weird. Oh, I have my flash roll, so we got this. Yeah, they died. Fine, I didn't want to do that. Like, I don't want to. They're not worth it. Alright, Boiling, help us tear this down. We're taking a little too long here. Oh. Come on! Come on! No! This is Evelyn's too quick! Be nimble, be quick. Oh, whoops, I actually sold that. Kill dragon without boot buff? I just have the flask. Well, let's find out, yeah? It's the best time to find out. Flask. Oh, nice. Flask makes it possible. That's good. This was usually really hard to... from ranging from hard to impossible without extra mana. Oh, what do you mean by that, Cosmics? I thought about ulting them, but I was like, I think I'm going to die even if I do. Oh, there have been several people who made wikis, actually. The one I've been using is called Low Classic Wiki, but I think there are better ones. I saw Palstep was a better one than that. I forgot the name, though. It's interesting that because programming is so easy now, that there have been like 8 million websites all for the same thing that popped up basically all at once. Ah, it's... No, you don't even need to be able to read code. It's because of, yeah, vibe-based coding stuff. It's just so strong, so it's able to do that. For a lot of people, then, making the wiki for League Classic stuff is pretty much as easy as, hey, ChatGPT, make me this wiki, please. What are you doing? What are you trying to make with it? I'd make like 10 different various things with it.
Double kill.
Ooh, nice. Good job, Karthus. There we go. I like the modern mouse cursor. The little hand was kind of cute, but it makes it a little hard to tell exactly what you're hovering sometimes. It's because the thumb is so fat. Fat finger. Oh, that hit me. Oh, I got the tower.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, their ult cannons ult just got happened. It just got off cooldown. I didn't need to flash ult. Or if I did, I think I could have done that better. I just wanted to get Gragas's bounty for sure, though. Because Gragas had, like, massive gold on their head. Ooh, nice. That worked out. Ish.
An ally has been slain.
Does that get the kill? And it does. It's good.
Has been slain.
We're close to Bloodthirster.
Turret has been destroyed.
Can I make it? I don't think so, right? Yeah, thought so.
Second sight ordains it.
Oh, I forgot about Dragon. I was so busy thinking about killing Vitaly that I forgot about it. Their team clearly has forgotten about it. They're like, got 2 dragons, we don't want you to get a 3rd. Favorite Malz skin? Oh, that's tough. Malz has a lot of really good skins. I do like the bee skins. There's a special place in my heart for bee skins. I think they're very, very cute. I'm not exactly trying as hard as I possibly can, that's why. I am distracted, my mind is elsewhere. Hey, Graggy boy. What's up, El Drago? When 20 mana regen per second still isn't enough mana.
Ally has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
Sometimes I thought about getting both Tear and Chalice. It's too much mana, but I thought about it.
An ally has been slain.
We got 3 dragons, which has really helped us keep up in gold. Oh my, something's going on up there. Let's go.
Has been destroyed.
I don't think so. That's only 7. Oh, hold up. Okay, got it. 7 mana for 5. The clear speed increase would have been the biggest reason for it, for having enough mana for dragons. But now that I have Flask, I felt like I had enough, so I was good. This game in particular, I've been using a lot of mana on Malefic Visions for no reason. Too greedy on it. Too greedy. Like here, I don't need to use Malefic, and I was just about to. Yeah, which makes sense. Alright. Only 10. You basically don't make up the cost of it. Last Whisper? Oh, their team has a lot of magic damage though. Kind of want Ma more. Ma? Okay, well that works too. No, right now it's 22. It does scale. It scales up a little bit. So it's 22 mana right now. I think it's based on your percentage of your mana. Tear it apart, voidlings. Oh, the little lizard things. Ah, almost got him. Very close. I think it is little lizards. Willings, get over here. It is nice to boss around my Willings some more. I feel like I don't get to boss them around enough on live. I have so many more of them, but I can't quite be like, hey, get over here. I think it was a mistake for them to remove that Willings had priority on the target that you auto attacked. That was a nice prioritization that I sometimes miss on live. It's not like it adds that much. Did Evelyn get executed here? We got executed at the camp. They're having a hard time with this jungle, man. No, was that Evelyn or was it Nidalee? Because Evelyn's alive. Somebody got executed up there.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, Skarner killed? Okay, I didn't see. I mean, Malefic Visions is on such a short cooldown anyway that it doesn't matter that much. You have enough mana, you can direct Voidlings around reliably. But it was just fun. It's just fun to be able to be like, hey, this guy. I don't have any fast usages right now. Dragon's up soon though, so I guess we shouldn't do anything too crazy. We'll just chill out. Ow. Is this dragon number 4? Right? I actually thought about that too. I didn't mention it, but I was thinking it. Casually help healing the minions with.
Has been slain.
Money, 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 money. Oh, but they got him under control. I think. $500 more HP on towers? What's that? Oh no! Oh no! That got me.
Killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Let's get Last Whisper. I'm gonna see if I can get the guide updated with our new findings. Either tonight or tomorrow. I'll message in the Discord about it, so if y'all aren't already there and you want to keep up, I suggest being on there.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, Nidhogg, that's a name I remember, but could not tell you anything about.
An enemy has been slain.
Fair enough.
Rampage.
Yeah, think about the middle of the set. God, my magic evil as I chain you to the ground and implode your your heart. Riot, please give us scaling mana regen. But until then, this Flask will do. I'm very happy of how Flask has been performing. I would have run out of mana here before I got to here, but since I got to here, I got 75% of those towers HP. So I'm like, okay. This is the way. This is it. It's so cheap! I know I've been extolling the virtues of it this whole stream, but we've been struggling with mana for 2 weeks now, and now we found this super cheap solution that doesn't require us to sacrifice literally anything. Okay, they want Baron. I'm just going Baron. I was just gonna go and kill their base with super stick. Hey! That was rude. What you gonna find that? Thirsty? That might actually be the next ideal item. I already have Last Whisper. I already have some defense. Am I strong enough to just destroy this tower without any forging? Not minions. That's it. Oh, it's literally invincible. We didn't really need it. We didn't need it. Hey. Wait, I thought you were going to attack it. Feels like I'm hurting some violent sheep. Okay. I thought about it. I thought that Riot would give me mana regen, so I wasn't going to Please ignore the caca. They do one small thing. They do one small thing. Oh, by the way, sorry. Game, GG. We toasted them. They're just totally toasted. We're in salt tuna. Okay. I'm gonna close out that before we pick some more. Yeah, I thought about Flask. I was just like, well, let's not do Flask because we're gonna get mana regen seals anyway, so it's probably not necessary. Not seals, mana regen quints. Quints. And then they didn't give me them. So I'm like, okay, fine, we're just gonna have to do it ourselves then. If Riot won't give me the mana, we'll figure it out. And suddenly Flask became attractive when it got brought up again this morning while we were thinking about, like, okay, what can we do about this? The new runes, all they do is they give one flat cooldown reduction rune here. The combo of scaling CD and this flat CD gives you just enough to hit 40% at, I think, level 12, level 11. For like 20 minutes in game, you get max CDR. And that gives you these 2 extra quints to do anything you want with. My current recommendation, the one I'm going to put in the guide, is 3% lifesteal. But honestly, there's a lot of flexibility with these. I think that you could conceivably do a lot of different choices. Lifesteal's good. Movement speed's pretty good. Gold's not good, but it's fun. So if you want to use gold, I'm not going to stop you. I don't think it's worth going full flat CDR. This mana quint is so bad. That's the reason we ended up like discussing other mana options, because it's 38 mana is a joke. I did some quick math on that, by the way. 38 mana. I was like, maybe it's better than I'm thinking, and I started doing the math, and I was like, if you are out for 4 minutes, 38 mana is less than 1 mana per 5. I was like, no! That's so gross. No, that's so bad. Flat attack damage, I don't know if I can give this my recommendation. 4.5 attack damage is pretty bad. Like, it's only useful to help you with that first crit, that's about it. I just did that in my head, it wasn't that hard. Because what is it, like 38 mana, divide that by, it's per 5, so... Oh, sorry, 4 minutes. So let's say 4 minutes, 38 divided by 4 is 8.5, I think. Yeah, 8.5. And then divide that by another 12 because it's per 5. So 8.5 divided by 12 is, I think, 0.75 mana per 5. That's bad. I don't need ChatGPT to do simple math for me. That's so bad. That's for 4 minutes. If you're out longer than that, the efficiency just gets even lower. It's so bad. I was almost giving it the benefit of the doubt. I was like, maybe, you know. I don't hate XP gain. It lets you hit level 6 a little bit faster. I think you'll have it by the second blue instead of slightly after the second blue. Yeah. All these quints together, keeping in mind, cool kid, we're running the utility tree now. Or rather, I'm running it, and this is my recommendation by we. I'm referring to anybody following this style of 80 mouse. Instead of going offense, because going 6% here and 4% here, 15% boots, that's 25% already. So you only need 15% here from the runes, and you can easily get 15% for runes. It's just about how you want to go about it. You could do 3 flat quints now, and then all flat glyphs. That's 15% flat, so you'll have it from the start of the game. Personally, that's not my recommendation. I suggest scaling CD because by like level 6, you're like at 35% anyway. And then you'll get the rest by level 20, by the 20-minute mark. I don't think hitting the last 5% like 10 minutes earlier is worth it to give up 2 quints. 2 quints gives you a lot of nice stats, right? So you can skip Brutalizer, and you can get Lifesteal or Movement Speed, or... Well, what else is good? Gold's funny. It's not good, but it's funny. You like 240 gold by 20 minutes? Then you can get quints of gold. I won't stop you. I think Lifesteal and Move Speed are probably the two big ones, though. I think they're both good. I think both Lifesteal and Move Speed are pretty good. Maximizing TP5. You can also get Philosopher's Stone, because that builds into Mikhail's demo. Run faster. Yeah, Max CDR is also most useful when you're actually in, like, team fights and stuff, right? Or, like, going after big things like Baron. But the difference between 35% 40%, it's, like, meaningful, but it's not so meaningful that I would give up 2 quints of useful stats for it. That being said, if someone wanted to start 50% CDR straight up, like all flats, I think that's fine. You know, 3% move speed or 3% lifesteal, it's not the end of the world if you decide to cast slightly faster in exchange. I don't think it's the optimal thing, but we're at that point we're, you know, fighting fractions of a difference. I'm not going to fight people for not, like, going slightly suboptimal things. Or what I perceive to be suboptimal, rather. Now, if someone's like, I want to go, I don't know, Infinity Edge, I'm going to tell them that's really bad. But if it's like, oh, I prefer all flats instead of 3% lifesteal, go for it, yo. That's cool. I do. I do wonder if there's a world where you can about justifying going all 21 here instead, though. Like what does that look like? Hold on. Let me see what that looks like. Because I think if you go all flat CD, you might be able to do it. That you could go back on offense tree, but even if we could, I don't know what that means we would. I just want to see what that math looks like. So in this world of going offense, let's say you go offense, right? Blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to throw all these in. It's not necessary for me to make the page, but I think it helps visualize it, right? Oh yeah, Havoc, that's the one. Oh, yeah, I forgot Havoc is there. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Let's say you decide to go 2109 instead. And that means you get 4% here, 15% from boots. For simplicity, let's say that's 20%. If you don't want to build a CD item, then you will need 20% from runes. Just the runes, right? Just runes, straight up. And with this, that's 3 flat CD quints. And scaling CD, you get 20% at... What is it? 16.2? Divided by 18. What's it? You would need to be level 14 to reach maximum CDR at this point. Oh, no, because you're missing 1%, so you need 21. You'd have to be level 15 to get maximum CDR. I don't hate that. That's a lot of that's a lot of stuff you get, right? This is my NA Cosmics. I haven't played as many games on it. On my Korean account, I do have the extra page. Yeah, so to go 21 and get 40% CDR and skip a CD item, you need to go all flats and then all scaling here. But I mean, you do get a lot out of it. I don't hate what it gives you. You get 3 attack damage, 2% increased damage, 6 lethality, increased lethality, 5% bonus turret damage, and then a little bit of monster damage too. All in one package like that, when you say it all out loud, it sounds really good, but it's not for free. You are giving up 3% lifesteal, the Explorer reward at the beginning of the game. We're not talking about Biscuit. Biscuit's not important. And 3% move speed. You also give up whatever 2 quint you would be using here, so it's essentially a world where you have to choose between 2 quint runes, 3% lifesteal, 3% move speed, Explorer ward, versus no quints to spare, 3 attack damage, 2% increased damage, 6 lethality, increased damage. On balance, those are pretty similar. They are very similar in the end. Top Quipper badge? Nice. Nice job, Benji. Oh, can you clip on Twitch even though I can't, NG? Because I can't clip because in Korea the rules on Twitch don't allow us to look at clips or do clips or even have VODs. But even think about it, other people can still clip, huh? It's kind of funny. It's just that there's no saved VODs to Twitch because it doesn't happen automatically. Hey, that's funny. That's good. I'm glad that some of those moments will survive past the Twitch VOD. Oh, you know what I made? Y'all, this is kind of useful for y'all who are watching from YouTube. I think you'll appreciate this. So with some more of the Codex stuff, I was able to make it so that way the stream assistant I made automatically adjusts the YouTube descriptions to tag them on when the games begin and list what champions they are too. So for all VODs going forward onto YouTube, it's going to timestamp when each game starts and what champion was played during that game. I think that's pretty cool. I don't have to do anything, it just works automatically. So I'm pretty proud of that one. That was pretty fun. I was like, oh, hey. I think this will be useful for the YouTube viewers. Also the Google algorithm. I can't clip my own stream, Akasame. In Korea, they just don't. Like, it's just... I can't see clips at all from Twitch. I cannot view Twitch clips unless I use a VPN. Some weird Twitch Korea disagreement thing. There isn't VOD at all. Like, it doesn't have any VODs on Twitch. Straight up. Like, if you stream from Korea, Twitch doesn't say VODs. You can't view clips, you can't cut clips either. Right, give me a second. I just marked down what I was thinking. Either path leaves them healthy enough. But the Explorer ward is very useful for counter junglers. Thanks, NG. At least I'll be able to see it, the nonsense going on there. Yeah, I mean, no matter what you do, you're going to be healthy enough. The Explorer ward's nice. I don't think it's mandatory, though. But hold on. Let me make a rudimentary table to kind of highlight, because I know what I've said is a lot of math and talking. I think I'd like to make it a little easier to follow with something. Give me a second. It's like words, numbers, blah, blah, blah. Let me simplify this. One moment. Hey, they improved the sources on OBS. It's nice. I'm glad. It's been bad for a while. Okay, so this is what it kind of boils down to, like between the offense and 21 pass. But also let me add one more thing. I should have added one more. Let me add it to the bottom. Insert row below. I'm trying to make it shorter, but it won't let me. Merge cells. Mana is not a difference between these two. 40% CDR about a CDR item investment. It's 25% CDR from runes. That's bastards. For mastery. %10 for masteries. And then what's the remaining? Oh, I'm sorry, not 16%. 21% from runes. Okay, so this is kind of what it boils down to. In both paths, if you want to get 40% CDR without investing in any CDR item whatsoever, besides Boots of Lucidity, of course, you need 25% from runes and masteries. Offense lets you get all of them from the runes, right? All flat and scaling. Utility gives you 2 quints to work from. So the final tally of what that looks like after you place them all together. If you go down the offense, you get 2% bonus damage, 5% tower damage, 3 AD, 6 lethality, 5% to targets below 50%. Let's say execution damage, let's keep it simple, yeah? And on the utility side, you get 3% lifesteal or MS from your quints, right? Because you have the quints available, so you can use them. Let's just say between those 2 choices, just to keep it simple, you can actually choose other things, but let's just make it easy, yeah? I can't think of any matchup where I'd intentionally get Creeper. I would just want Last Whisper instead. Like, if they actually had someone tanky enough. Because Last Whisper will always do more damage than Creeper. I think even accounting for the Shred, if you manage to hit them with 4 Boiling Autos, I'm pretty sure mathematically you'd still be better off with Last Whisper. 3% more lifesteal. Explorer Ward. The Biscuit's irrelevant. I'm also ignoring the 4 bonus damage you get to minions and monsters because from Butcher that's also irrelevant. 3% MS. I don't like that Quince is like that. So I think this is kind of what it boils down to in terms of like the comparative between them. This is the comparative world. Why is this extra row here? I'm gonna remove that. These are very comparable, aren't they? Both end up getting you to the same place, which is that you don't have to build Brutalizer or Elder Lizard or whatever CDR item. It's just about how you get there. Yeah, often a lot of times there's like a really clear, like, this is probably the best way to go about it. But when you compare these two side by side, there's no obvious, like, yes, this is the one. They're both very reasonable. Let me put that in. Because I'll probably post this on the Discord and then see what we figure out. But anyway, I have to head off for now, y'all, so that's going to be the end of today's stream. I'll think about it some more. I'm going to post on the Discord. We'll see. I'll give it some more thinky things. But yeah, thank you as always for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.